Hello ladies and gents, welcome to Trigon Space Story. This is a roguelike space adventure game, very similar to something like FTL, if you've ever played that game. It handles very similarly. Couple options here. Of course, we've got the main campaign. You've got a tutorial where you learn to play. You can free play, which is quite an interesting mode. You get a sandbox mode, but you get to build the ship out exactly how you want it. Of course, you don't get any achievements for this. Iron Man mode in this game functions as like no pause mode. You've got an encyclopedia here showing all of your unlocks, all of the weapons unlocks, of which there are many in this game. There are a lot of weapons, different types of missiles and drones and things like that. You've got skills that your crew can level up and get. These range from passives to activatables. And then, of course, you've got your list of personal achievements here. We are steadily working our way through statistics, the board of fame and shame. So you can see, I believe there is some sort of a ladder system, but maybe it's just with your friends, because I would like to see that implemented to be more worldwide statistics. That would be kind of cool. You got settings, credits, exit game. And of course, we're going to jump into a campaign because we've got some more unlocks to do. Now you can play with the humans, Atari, and the Iraqi. You can see which ships you have defeated the campaign with. And we've yet to unlock the Trigon. Again, easy, normal, hard. The difference here being when a ship is destroyed on the player's units return to the ship. When an enemy ship is destroyed, the player's units return to the ship. Enemy cannot teleport the player's units, and the player cannot teleport enemy units, which I think is quite funny. So you could actually try and like kidnap people on higher difficulties, and they can do the same to you, which is kind of scary when you think about it. For experienced players, makes you feel like a galactic hero without smashing your monitor in fits of rage. There are still plenty of resources. When an enemy ship is destroyed, any of the player's units on that ship are killed. Okay. The enemy cannot teleport the player's units, and the player cannot teleport the enemy units. Whereas hard mode, of course, you can teleport player units, teleport enemy units, and of course your people die. For real, captains, the way the game was originally designed. You'll have to do your best to survive in a hostile universe. We're not going to do that. We're going to do normal mode as we try to do a boarding ship. We're going to be boarding. Alrighty. So here's our list of ships that we have available. I think we were going to go with the Behemoth, maybe? Yes, we're going Behemoth. This is the boarding ship. A little bit of a Easter egg reference right there for those in the know. Alright, so we got our crew. Now, in this game, you have a captain. If your captain dies, it's GG's game over. So you have to make sure your captain survives more than any other crew. Your men's here can actually level up, and as they level up, they will get perks and skills. Kind of unique to their class. These are warriors. They're all warriors because we're a boarding ship, but there's quite a few different classes. You've got engineers, you've got pilots, and FTL drive operators, or whatever they call it. We're just going to jump in here. We've got 2 rocket launchers. We're going to want to get away from those as quickly as possible. But let's jump into the game. We'll talk about it more as we go. All right, there's a bit of story. We're not going to look at any of that. You can maybe time your pause if you want to read any of the story. I'm not going to give away anything here. So for those of you familiar with FTL, this should look very familiar. You've got shields, your hyperdrive, which is like your engines in FTL. Also affects your dodge and things like that. You've got your med bays, your O2 here, which also supplies food, which is a new thing in this game. Your teleporter, your weapon systems. Then you've got doors, piloting, and cryo chamber. Also a new thing in this game. You've got your hull health shields, which function a little bit differently than in FTL. And of course, you've got your resources up at the top here that you have to balance. You've got your main currency, your credits, which you use at space stations to buy different upgrades and crew and weapons, and you can actually spend this to upgrade your ship. You've got your metal scrap, which you can use to upgrade your ship. You've got food that your crew needs to survive. Now, different species require different amounts of food. For example, these guys require 3 food per day. So we have a 3, 6, 9, 12 usage per day of this food resource. But however, because we've upgraded our life support module, or the ship comes with an upgraded life support module, it produces food for us. So you can see up here, supplies generated each turn is 10. We only lose 2 food per day. So we can sort of sustain these guys, but we want to be careful with how much crew we bring on board, because Once this hits 0, your people start to lose health, and over time they will just eventually die off. Fuel is used to make your hyper jumps. You have time compression here, both slower and faster, which is quite good. This bounty level here mechanic, there's no rush like an FTL of people chasing you and you have to get to the end of the sector by a certain time and then jump out. In this game, you have this bounty system. So as you kill pirates and take fights and stuff, this goes up, which increases the chances of you being attacked by the Venators, which is just a ship. Some dudes. Some really nasty dudes. But the higher number that you have here, the more frequently that will occur and the harder the fights will be. So, good idea to leave the system if this gets too high. It's the only real pressure. Then you've got your evasion, you've got your O2, and then you've got the number of days in game. And with that, I think we are ready to go. We'll talk about the differences to FTL as and when they come up. So this is the map that we'll be flying around in. It is quite large. The green outline here is our current sector. In order to get to another sector, you have to defeat this sort of gate boss person, and then you'll be able to jump to the next sector. We have our main mission quest over here, which we'll make our way over to quite slowly. I think we want to just like swoop around sort of this way, hit as many events as possible. Again, no other real rush to leave the system until, I don't know, something bad happens, I guess. We're not going to be reading any of these things. I'm just going to skip past them for your benefit in case you want to read through and enjoy those on your own, please. We do have to decide if we want to help one or the other here. We're going to help these guys. We lose a bunch of health, but we do gain some food and some fuel. Very nice as a reward. Speed up time here, which I really appreciate. This could even go a little bit faster, I think, because nobody wants to have to wait while your dudes are healing up. Alright, so this is a nebula system. Our sensors won't work. Sensors that we don't have, that's one of the first upgrades we're going to want to get on this ship so that we can see what the hell we're boarding into. Gain some cash. Cash is very good. Experience as well for our dudes. And the bounty system increases. We're up to 1.5. Does go up quite quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport straight over to the med bay. We'll hit double rockets into their weapons. That seems like it's fine. We're just going to use one volley and then our dudes should be able to clean these guys up. Now there is a little bit of a wind-up time on your teleporter. Ooh, but there we go. We're going to tear that up real quick. Taking quite a lot of damage. These guys have a pretty nasty weapon system. But we've managed to... They've got 2 of the burst fires, but at least they're online. We took quite a lot of damage from that. Their weapon system is quite disgusting, but that's okay. We're kicking their butt inside the ship. Cool. All the crew's been wiped out. Looks like we got 2 crew for doing this. One's a warrior that we don't need, but one is a shield operator. That is also the machineries that we don't need food for. So we'll probably hang on to them and ditch Rana. We got a Blaster Mark III. This is what they were shooting us with. This is very good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Give me that. Alright, let's try and get our repairs going. Also got some level ups to do, so we get a couple choices here. Very roguelike. We'll go with Bloodsucker. This restores health equal to 30% of the damage dealt in close combat. Good for boarders. Close Combat Master for the increased damage. Chitin Armor or Hulk. Hulk is an extra 50% health. Reduced damage. Damage is reduced by 30%. And I think I'll take the increased HP. Sharpened Claws increases our damage by 1, 50% chance of causing enemies to bleed. We're going to go with Bloodsucker. I don't know if any of this is correct. Not had a lot of experience with borders. Now we do have this person here who's going to be sucking up one whole other food. So we'll go into the ship here, take the crew, and we'll drop her into the cryo chamber here. Effectively, it takes away the need for her to eat. We don't really need her at all, and we'll probably sell her off at the nearest space station. We could just yeet her out the back of the ship. And now, I really like the visuals in this game. Just like an upgraded FTL, and a lot of the music and sounds in this game are pretty damn awesome. But the game is fundamentally quite different from FTL, and if you go in trying to play it like FTL the way I did at the start, you're gonna lose very quickly. The game it's different enough. Just different enough. Alright, we can join the raid on the pirates, fight the Venators. You know, we're gonna join the raid. Get those? We're raiders. We do have a new weapon that we need to equip. Alright, we've got the Trigon crew member option here. This is like the blue options from FTL. Generally, they give you the best stuff, so I just hit those whenever I see it. We've got a ton of fuel. That's nice to not have to worry about. Let's take a look at our ship systems. Of course, you can do your upgrades here. It is limited. Like, you can only put one upgrade into one system per day. And as soon as you hit like accept here, it's going to cycle over to the next day, and then you can do more upgrades on the same system. But you can, you know, stack as many upgrades on one day as you like from one system. But we're not going to do that just yet. Also because we have no scrap. There's our crew we talked about already. She's in cryo chamber, but we want to upgrade this, one of our missiles, to the Blaster Mark III. Weapons do have rarity values from common all the way up to I don't know, we'll hopefully find one. It begins with a P, I can't remember the word. They do lots of different types of damage. Hull damage is damage to the actual ship's HPs. Shield damage, damage to shield naturally. Crew damage, how much damage it does to crew. System damage, how much it does to the actual ship's systems, like if you're hitting shields. Reload time, the time it takes to reload. Shots, the amount of shots it fires. Rounds, the amount of projectiles fired per shot. And the energy needed. So this takes 1 energy. It's just a straight upgrade to missiles, I think. We get 4 shots. Does good damage to shield and hulls and stuff. Whereas this uses missiles, and you've got different kinds of missiles. We're probably using this, which does a straight 10 across the board with 10% chance to fire, penetration, and stun. Does ignore shields, which is great, as missiles do. But if we can just punch through shields and hit them when and where we need, that would be good. This also does pretty good damage to crew, so we can soften them up before they get to us. And this is all groovy. Go ahead and pump back into food so we don't lose anything. Here's a shop, which is great. We can head over here, maybe bounce this way. Day 8. A human trader. Attack! We are not nice people, naturally. You can see what systems they have on the top there. If we had sensors, which we'll probably buy at the shop, you would be able to see, of course, the interior of the enemy ships. Let's go ahead and teleport straight into weapons. Try and get those offlands as quickly as possible. Let's just land a missile there before we land. Alright, so he's activated an ability. This is something that you will get when you level up crews. It's given him acceleration, so his ship evasion increases by 20% for 10 seconds. We've lost our shields now. Our shields will need to recharge all the way to the top before we are able to start regenning shield HP. Is it all the way, or is it like 3/4 way? I think it's 3/4 way. That's okay. They've actually just been slaughtered. A victory. We get some more people. I think these are going to be prisoners. Possibly. You can't take prisoners. Yeah, they're prisoners. And then you sell them off when you hit the shop. I just tend to take whoever's the like highest level one. That's okay. One person just doesn't get to come with us for the ride. Next level, let's go with Close Combat Master. We can get Martial Artist, which increases close combat damage by 10%. Now, this is a machinery, so they do have different level up abilities. But I think people get abilities based on their class, so these warriors will get a choice from the warrior class as well as their race class as they level up, and this will get a shield operator upgrade as well as his class upgrades, his race upgrades. I think we probably want to go with nano machines here. That sort of self-regens, or we could go with Sprinter because he's the only one on the ship and we'll probably need to get a lot of legwork in. Running around doing repairs and stuff. But alright, that seems pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and jump over to... Yeah, I think it's time we hit the shop. We got some good gold to spend from our Raiden. We'll hit this station. We'll get sensors. We definitely want those. We can sell off our rocket. Don't need that. We'll ditch our 2 dudes. Now, getting rid of crew, from what I've seen, only reduces your threat level. If there's a way to sell them for cash, please let me know because that would make the game a lot easier. Alright, and then we've got a very rare heavy ion battery. Which is pretty good. Very expensive though, I don't think we can afford that. This is a type of laser that actually does pretty good damage to shield. High chance of setting fires, which could be quite nice for borders. I guess. It seems quite dangerous. EMP pulsar fires 2 shots every 2 seconds, but does pretty crap damage. But does do EMP damage, and that might not be a bad pick. Let's try it out. We'll sell off that other missile. In fact, we'll sell off all our missiles. Let's get rid of these. Go all in on the borders. Accept this. Got an unlock. Also unlock the slaver achievement. I'm not sure if we want to get stealth module here. What we do need is more shields, as we spend quite a lot of time just soaking up damage while we are boarding. But I would also like sensors upgraded to see the enemy ship. That seems really important. We will spend a little bit of cash on this shield upgrade here. We will take that out. We'll spend the cash on the energy. We're good on food and fuel. We don't need to buy those things. I'm fine with where our HP is. Kind of tempted. I think that's it. I think we've spent enough gold here on upgrades. Let's back on out. Alright, so we have extra energy. We need to power that bad boy. Let's see if we can upgrade our shield. We don't have enough scrap, but that's the next thing we're going to want to do. Alright, let's bounce. Check out our storyline quest. Lightweight photon emitter. Just saw this in the shop. Does require a lot of energy. I don't know if we're going to use it. Send you guys back to where you're supposed to be. Thank you. Ah, no, we're in an asteroid field. Whoopsie. Alright, so our next stop is over here. That's good. We can cut across the top. Hit some of these stops before we go. Get some more gold, get some more scrap. We have enough scrap actually to upgrade our shield. That's a quest mission. These guys don't require oxygen. They're machines. No food, no oxygen, but they've only got 50 health. So they're quite squishy. But we can send him into depressurized area. Your hull can get breached. You lose oxygen in that room until you repair the breach. And then your O2s will kick in. Let's go ahead and get that shield upgrade. Boom. Pump another point in. So your shields have HPs. It's not like it just absorbs a shot per bubble. And of course you will get skills that augment your shields. Let's go up to this nebula. We've got us a pretty decent weapon system. Take the risk of going hunting, sure. We lost a crew member, our shield operator. That's alright, not critical. Shame that he was... That does suck a little bit. But at least we still have all of our borders. That does suck. Right, let's head over this way. I just take the yellow options. Take the yellow options. Alright, looks like our bounty has triggered a fight here. However, we can't board this guy. We'll just open up our weapons, put these on auto-fire. He's done some cloaking shenanigans. You'll have noticed that you do start off with your weapons fully charged, which I found was an interesting choice. Interesting path to go down. Alright, we've got Crusher, which deals damage to doors and systems. +5, that's great actually. It's very nice to have somebody on our hit squad that has that. I think we can hit these last 2 stops and then get out the system. Alright, these guys are boarders. They can only send 2 of them. I don't know if I want to go over there because they are the fighting race like us, the Rakai. I don't think we risk it. Let's just go ahead and blast them. Like, our weapon systems are pretty damn good. Of course, we only get the 2 weapon systems, so we're really reliant on our borders. Like, ridiculously reliant. They're trying to surrender. We don't accept surrenders. Get dusted. Alright. Blaster Cannon Mark 1. We'll probably sell that as well. We might go for something that's like... that's heavy hitting on shields. And then we can... do something like a big beam laser or something for our 2 weapon systems. Something big. Just go ahead and slam this down. Quick fight. No weapons for you. Easy peasy. Another blaster cannon. Does a lot of damage to shields and systems. It's actually not bad. It just fires 1 shot though. And pretty bad damage against shields. I have to keep the EMP, unfortunately. These are not the weapons for the ship. Alright, let's go ahead and try and tackle the boss. Shouldn't be too difficult for our borders. Just bounce on in. What are these guys? Humans? Let's try to shoot down his medic bay. That'll save us some time. Let's use his backup power ability. It's nice to have those. We don't have any of that. But our guys are getting to work. Taking out his weapons. Most of them are down. He had a lot of weapons. Like, a lot. Big beam as well. Pacifier EMP unlocked. Most of his crew is almost dead. We have to be careful not to destroy his ship though. Hold fire once his weapons are offline. We'll just cancel those. Alright. That's the captain dead. Everybody's back on board. We got the crusher. We got a Punisher laser. Okay, this is phenomenal rarity. These tend to be extremely good. It has a 100% penetration chance. It does great damage to hull, not so much to crew. It has 4 length. That's like across the entire ship. Dude, this Punisher laser is disgusting. I want it. Let's get it on board as quickly as possible. You can upgrade your storage. I haven't really seen the need to ever, but we'll just do a little shuffle around like that. We'll lose these 2 things. A little bit of wasted cash there, but that's okay. We did take some hits. We might want to do repairs. You can do repairs at any time at the expense of metal scrap. I think it's time to upgrade some of our energy systems. And I would rather do more than one upgrade at a time if I can, just to save. It's efficient. Yeah, we can pump another into shield as well. A day has passed. Of course, because we passed the day, we rolled on there being enemies, but that's alright. We'll just blast him out of the way. Shouldn't be too big a threat. He's got no shields even. He's got no weapons left. EMP is doing pretty good for us. But I think we go this and the beam. That beam is ridiculous. Please stop giving me nice things. Come on, man. I'm gonna hold on to drones because we might use them. You know, we could always just fly back to the ship, to the station. Why don't you save your position? This is your position. Save. Save the position. Alrighty. We were doing some changes to our ship. Cargo hold, we want the Punisher. There it is. Boop. Power that on. We can even upgrade this, but I mean, this is a ridiculous weapons system. Always want to be saving food. You know, I think we can just skip to the next system. I really do want to sell off our stuff, though. And it's not that much wasted fuel. Let's just do it now. Also, we have a lot of cash to spend. Again, very different from FTL. Like, because we've gotten so much food and fuel, I don't mind flying to this station. It really is no loss to me. Let's hit the station. Let's sell off all our stuff. Get rid of that. Don't need these. Don't need these. The system does reset every time that you come back here, so it's worth just having a recheck. Plasma cannon. 1 shot. Lots of damage to shields. 5-second reload. No, I think I'm happy with what we got. Damn, we're getting a lot of cash out of this. 3,000. Might be able to find some good crew here. Like, this person is a very good pickup. Doesn't take food, is a pilot. Has steady hand, which I quite like. It'd be nice to have a weapons operator as well, but not a human, please. Not a human. I will take this pilot. I will take this pilot, since we have so much cash, and we can also do a big round of upgrades here. think shields evasion could be very nice as well. I tend to spend my gold, which looks like it's easier to come by, on energy when I can. Let's just get another point in shield. I'm happy with that. We'll take sensors up to level 3 so we can always see stations when we come in. That leaves us with 1 gold. I think we're happy with this. This is actually really good. Run is looking pretty good so far. And of course we still have upgrades that we can do with our salvage. Our pilot can head on over here. Moves a little bit slowly. So he has the steady hand ability. This gives us an extra 0.2% evasion for every missing 1% HP, which will be nice. Dump these into shield. Everything else is good. We still have 1 spare energy if we need to drop it somewhere. Alright, with that, I'm pretty happy. Let's leave this system and continue our quest. We have to fight our way out. This gives us a chance to try out our new weapon system. Alright. Let's just fire away. It doesn't have any shields. Yeah, we can just drag this thing across the entire ship. Hit multiple rooms. Yeah, right. Punisher laser. It's so good. 10 damage though. We have to be careful that we don't kill our crew while they're on the other ship. It could be a problem. We're doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Bounce on out. Second system, food and fuel still looking good. You do lose some of your bounty when you drop to a new system. Fuel. Where do we got to go? There's the shop over there. We might actually try to take out this boss since we're so strong. Like we clean up this, just kill the boss. Head down over this way. Swing back up here. Probably need to head to that station. Kind of risky going after the boss, but we can always just leave. Don't have to stay and fight. If we're getting our butts kicked, hopefully, our pilot can just get us out of there. Press signal. Trade ship. Help the poor thing. OS signal. Not in his system. All the way over here. We might actually get around to doing that. This inner system, it's a very nice way to take shortcuts between locations because there are very few jumps around the interior circle. It's handy for getting around. This skull means there is a ship fight, guaranteed, as well as an event. Blue we've been to, red we haven't. Well, also it's a nebula. I love the backdrops in this game. Bunch of XPs, very nice. Here's that ship fight, little bit of dialogue. We are very strong. You don't have any chance. You do get better rewards for boarding. But I want to see just how strong we are. This guy has, you know, potential 40 shields. This doesn't do any damage to shields, so we need to make sure his shields are down before we do this. Shields are down, then we just kind of start here and here. That'll be you. One shot. Getting through shields can be quite difficult on some of the more powerful ships because their crews do have abilities and stuff that recharge their shields to max. It can be tricky. Could be tricky. What we're doing here is very dangerous. Very greedy going after this boss fight. But I'm also interested in seeing just how good our boarding is. I always divide the loot equally because I'm a nice guy. Let's check it out. Let's see what it is. Might be biting off more than we can chew here, but we will see. Looks like their borders I might wait for them to board and then anti-board them while blasting away at them with our weapons. That might be an idea. We haven't upgraded doors. I should have done. I could try to teleport into their teleporter and take the fight there. No way of knowing how experienced their crew is. Like, our guys are pretty good fighters, but we'll be on relatively equal terms. I'd rather fight them on my ship. I think we fight them on my ship. See if we can punch through the shields. Do some damage to their crew. The shields are down. We want to wreck as much as possible in one swipe. While hitting their weapons as well. Something like... something like this, I guess. Alright, they're still teleporting. Did good damage there. Yeah, I think it's over for them. They're gonna try and board us. Let's hit them before they... hit them before they go. If we can. Going into my cryo chamber. Get over there, boys. It did that pretty fast. They also have abilities. So they stunned us and then they ran away. Let's continue to just destroy their ship. Screw it. Cowards, fight us. Value point saved our weapons. Don't want them to kill this guy. Go hide over here. I mean, we've won the fight. Now we just need them to get off our boat. No. To the game. Alright, I'll just have to micro you guys since you're being idiotic. Oh, we could probably get the crew kill. Stop blasting their ship with the laser because they're almost dead. I'll probably just send everyone to heal. No, looks like we're just gonna kill everybody. Just blow up the ship. Blow up the ship. This thing does take 12 seconds to load though. Alright, was a very hard fight. Retribution rocket launcher. Reload time. We get 2 missiles out of it. Seems pretty good. We get some dudes, bunch of salvage. It'll sell for a lot. That's good. Alrighty. Let's reset. Got a level here. So our captain just got his level 3 ability, maneuvering. Evasion increased by 50% for 10 seconds. That'll save us a lot of damage. He has to be on the piloting bridge for that to be effective. And once our boarders hit their level 4 skills, the ability to stun people and put down blasting charges and stuff, it's gonna be real good. I don't know if we're going to be able to go the distance, but we'll see. Alrighty. Still didn't take too much damage out of that fight. We do have quite a lot of scrap and salvage and stuff that we can use. We don't want to leave this sector. We want to keep bouncing around this sort of area. But we do have the option to cut to the interior now, which is nice. Get that unlocked pretty early. What are you guys? You guys are a non-threat. They are using Bullseye. This increases their accuracy to 100%. I don't know if we can counter that with our evasion. If they have 100% accuracy, but I have 80% evasion, do they win? I don't know. We're going to try. Also teleport over to their weapons. And we'll fire on their med bay, I guess. No, looks like 100% evasion is 100% evasion. I forgot to turn down the speed. That was a bad call. This ship, I don't think, has any way to vent. So fires are very, very scary. Very scary. Fire in our med bay, it's really bad. Our guys are kicking butt though over there. Just got a crew kill. We want to make sure that you don't die. Revise the mining layer. Laser. We can't take any more prisoners. Got 2 level 4. These are all level 4s. Okay. Please contain the fire, my guys. Everybody into medbay. Oh, we lost him somehow. He died. Our pilot's dead. Now, death is permanent. That's it. GG's for that guy. You go fight this fire since you're still full health. You're full health. Fight this fire. Go fight this fire. Go fight this fire. Losing that pilot sucked. That's quite a big step back for us. Oh well. Still have our borders. We still have a chance. And they get their level up. So we can go with flashbang. Enemy units are stunned. Or we could plant a bomb that blows up and deals 30 damage to enemy units, doors, and and ship system, which is good. We want a blasting charge most of the time. Their weapons down. We'll take 2 blasting charges. A flashbang. We'll take 3 blasting charges. And 1 flashbang. Sucks that we lost our captain, but oh well. What are you gonna do? We'll just have to bump our shield up. Maybe buy a shield person. There's a shield ability that lets you actually double the amount of shield that you have. You can get this up to a maximum of 160. Sounds like a lot, but it's not really. Enemies will still plow through that pretty easily. Alrighty, well, we just leave that dead body right there. I think we make our way down to the shop. How's our cargo hold looking? We got space for some stuff. This is gonna sell for a whole big old chunk of money. Yeah, let's kind of go around this way. It's a very tiny ship. I'll only be able to teleport 2 people over. I don't like those odds. They are able to teleport people though, so we'll invite them over. Please stop forgetting to do that. Right, shields are down. Let's hit weapons. Let's just hit everything. Weapons, medbay, piloting. Like the teleporter offline. Let's do like this. Alright. That worked. Alrighty. That worked. Gonna have to look at doing some repairs while we're in station. This we can board. So we will give us a chance to try out our new stuff. Then we'll just shoot into medbay. Can't take this shot. We will actually just destroy their ship. So we don't. Good, got the weapons offline. Let's go ahead and flashbang. Welcome back, buddies. Alright, let's go here, 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 sort of thing, then quest. We're looking pretty strong. I'm not worried. We could do with a couple more crew scanners, scan the area, give me some reward, beautiful. I don't even look anymore, I just picked the yellow option. We could trade with this guy. We could rob him. Let's trade, see what he has. We just get some free stuff. We've battled this fleet. Slavers trying to mess with us. You can actually have multiple ships in a fight. These guys have quite a lot of shields, but zero hull. We're gonna try to punch through and just kill them. Might take some time, but our weapons are pretty good. Upgrades are looking decent. As soon as we get that hull down, they're gonna die, like, immediately. Took a little bit of pain. We might actually be able to punch through with our laser. Even though it does 1 shield damage. We got it. Get out. Get out. Alright, some more loot. We could go all the way around, but I really want to hit the shop. Like, I think we're strong enough to maybe push the end game here. I don't see how we actually get stronger, to be honest. Let's go ahead and... We could buy stealth mode. Could get some drones. We're gonna sell this off. Sell off the rocket launcher. Really good, but not for this ship. Blaster Mark III is what we're using. Blaster turret fires 5 shots. Well, here's an upgrade. I think they do the same damage, but this fires 4 shots, this fires 5. This has 6-second reload, this is 5-second reload, so technically this one's better, I think. Yeah, it's just an upgrade I can get on board with. Any good crew? A weapons operator's not bad. Engineer is good. Another one of you guys take too much food. There's a pilot. Natural born ace. Level 3. We do need a pilot. And these guys only take 1 food per day, so I think we can handle that. And a hyperdrive operator would be pretty good as well to have. But then our food costs start to go up. And I'm not okay with that. Alright, as for upgrades, we could probably do getting 1 energy. I think that's all we can afford. Oh no, we can afford 2 energy. That's nice. $5,000 for that. Woo. Um, Fuel is looking pretty good. Food, food. Go ahead and spend the rest of our cash on food. All right, that'll do. We can put you into piloting. Welcome back. He's got natural born ace. I believe that just means our hull damage is halved, which is great. We should have actually spent some money on some repairs. Spend the rest of our cash on repairs. Much as we can. Can't do that much. Whoops. Actually can't get that much in the way of repairs. We're broke. Anything we can sell? We're not using drone pods. Let's sell those. Yeah, that's an extra 6. Give it to me. Get a couple repairs in. Not a lot, but that's alright. Alright, let's upgrade our ship. Much power? We've got 3 in the bank. Got 1 in the bank with our new weapon system. I think we definitely want more shields. More evasion could be good. Faster healing could be nice. Improved doors, always a good thing. Get improved doors. Let's get the piloting. Let's just get some of the basic stuff. We didn't sell off our prisoners. We'll have to do that. Let's get extra cryo. That's a pretty cheap one. That's pretty cheap. Another one of these. A little bit of this. Alright. More shields. Take away from there. That seems pretty good. 29 evasion. It ain't the best. If we get a hyperdrive operator, that would be tight. Are we ready to move on here? Don't love our hull. Losing 3 food per turn now, but that's okay. Oh, look at your shiny, special looking ship. Get boarded. We'll test out our new weapon system right here. Battle run, shield boosted, but we're boarding, so that's okay. Our shields are holding, kind of. We don't have any fancy tricks we can put down anyway. Let's just hopefully melee down. We'll put down a breach charge that might knock out their weapons and do some damage against these guys. Boom. Looks like there's a lot of dudes in there. Let's put one of those down. Let's another breach charge. Breach charge seems really powerful. Like, it not only hurts them, but it also does damage to the ships. It just seems really strong. We didn't sell off our guys. That was our bad. This seems really strong. Like, ridiculously strong. Alright, let's save this. Some more shields could be nice. I kind of want to go back to the station to sell off our dudes. Maybe spend the last little bit of cash on some repairs. Get rid of you. Shipyard. Get repairs. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Fine with me. Alright, let's hit the next quest. Let's go with find my old mate. Why not? No, we got a medic who's lame. Ship doctor. That's a lot more food per day though. I don't think we can keep you, bro. These options are hilarious. Hit the terminal as hard as you can. Hit the terminal twice as hard as you can. Hit the terminal gently. Introduce yourself to the terminal as the Hunter Chief. Then hit it. Pretty funny. Alright, this doesn't seem like a threat at all. Just gonna board in. Immediately breach charge. Knock out the weapons. Come and fight. Fight me. While you're in here, we'll probably just... Which one of you guys is stunned? Oh, I stunned. I flashbanged. Whoops. Oh well. You are very dead. Get him regenning his health. Every hit. Bye! Maneuvering seems like what we want. You, I don't think we actually use you for now. We'll probably just put you into cryosleep. What does lame even do? Movement speed decrease, okay. Alright. Next stop is over this way. You know, I think we're fine to just pursue. Again, it's hard to know how we're gonna get stronger here. Probably just all shield and evasion upgrades. Our weapon systems aren't gonna get improved. I don't think we ever board these tiny ships. Like, what would be the point? Alright. Story mission. Did a little bit of a oopsie daisy here. Turticons are a bit different. We can't actually board them because there's no oxygen in their ship. We're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. A little bit of our bane. Something like this hits everything we need. Yep. Oh, we got two ships here. I think this one is not a Turticon, so we might be able to board them. This is a risky move. I've never done this before, but we will send our boarders over there while fighting this ship. Probably just pop our maneuvering ability early on since we're fighting these two ships. Just drag this across and kill you. You're not dead. He has quite a lot of HPs, but we did good damage there. Let's queue this up again. Look how many systems we hit with this weapon. Our guys are over there already killing up a storm. Taking out their weapons. Let's go ahead and breach charge, flash, and breach. Groovy. Winning the fight on all fronts. Took out the ship in the back. These guys are about to die. Easy fight. Very nice. Sorry, we get a weapons operator. who's also lame, but has Master Gunner and doesn't take up a lot of food, so I'm okay with it. Where is she? Head over to weapons. Another Turticon. Harpoon. The next hit on the enemy ship completely resets its hyperdrive charge. Alright, so this pilot sucks. Not the skill that I like on the pilot. Not happy with the crew we've been getting. At least we've been getting crew, but this is like a story-based crew member. I don't know if we want her. It's another mouth to feed. You know what? Sorry. You don't get to be part of our crew. Get iced. Alright, reset. All good, no damage taken. Shields we really could use a shield operator. What's our next story quest? It's all the way in the interior. No problem. Bring it, nerd. Get boarded. I haven't been checking where his HP is. I don't know if he's about to die, so I will accept the surrender. And the hope that we don't kill our crew. This is a close one. Oopsie daisy. Alright, get back to your post. Moving on. Head to the interior here. Bzzroom. As far as I know, there are no shops on the interior. But again, hard to imagine what we are looking for at this point. Let's dodge out of the way. Go over this way. Alrighty. Refuel and fly away. We don't need to blow up the station and fly away. Seems like it's a good idea. I'm in a bad mood. Give me all that salvage. You know, defensive drones might not be a bad shout. Maybe that's what we spend some more of our gold on. Is that a pulsar? Uh-oh. Destroy both flagships. Yeah, seems like the kind of thing we would do. This is a pulsar. Handboard straight into the med bay. Fire on the ship behind. This guy has a lot of weapons though. Is there a way I can check what the other ship has? Alright, never mind. Doesn't look like it's big enough to... for us to board on in any case. We'll just board on over here. MP... melting, I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go ahead and do maneuvering here. Want to dodge as many incoming rounds as possible. They all come in to fight us. That's good. We'll double breach. Flashbang. Kill them all. Cool. Get our guys back. What's the situation over here? Basically dead. I think they teleported their old crew onto this ship. Well, this ship is not happy. Make sure they can't send any boarders our way. Yeah, they are super dead. This is kind of hard to watch. Get dead. Bleed out, baby. Okay. Huge rewards. Twin plasma turret doesn't seem like it's too good for us. Like, our weapon system for what it is really good. Don't know what has the higher value here. We'll keep the drone parts. We'll lose the missiles, even though there's more of them. I don't know. Something like this. Where do we go to next? We're over on this side. Means we do have to fight our way past our boss. I'm alright with. We'll try it out. Need to repair these shields before we go. Pulsar's doing shit to us. Looks like you got some hits in cryo chamber, but that's okay. Everybody else is looking fine. People can die in the cryo chamber. Shit, stop hitting our shields, please. Let's try this boss. Some of these bosses are actually really difficult. That's a solar storm. That's really bad. I don't think we take this fight. No, it's not a solar storm. But he is maneuvering. And that's okay. Solar storm is the thing we fear. Let's port over to his weapons. Take those offline. Does have cloaking. I don't really care. Hit maneuvering until his weapons are off. Maybe shoot down his med bay in the meantime. You can't fight us. You can't fight us. We're too strong. Let's just blasting charge down his weapon twice. And we go over to the med bay and destroy that. Oh, nope, they're all dead. Alright, Hunter Energy Weapon. Does good damage to the shields. Every 2 seconds fires a single shot. I don't know, we're gonna have to consider that one. Currently, every 5 seconds we get 5 shots. That's 1 shot per second. Even though its rate of fire is so slow that time between shots is quite long. It does more damage to shields. No, it does the same damage to shields. This does more damage to hulls and more system damage. Also has a chance to have a fire and stun. I actually think we do swap these out. We keep this because we're going to sell it naturally, but keep the drone maybe, defensive drone. We'll try out this weapon system. Yep. Alrighty. Seems good. Late game boarding seems ridiculous. Like, how do you fight this? If this was happening to you, you fight this. And this can happen to you, by the way. One of these ships is a boarding ship, and it's kind of really annoying. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we teleport into weapons, blow it up. Hit the medbay. Bye. Alright, easy peasy. Moving on. You're dead meat. No, I'm not. You, my friend. Mistaken. Whoops. I teleported my dudes over, but they weren't in the teleporter. I'm a dummy. Actually stupid. Phew. Bang. Phew. Alright, shields are down. Let's wreck some stuff. Take out the medbay. I'm not too worried about the weapons. Get over there. Do this the right way. Uh-oh. Why is there no oxygen? Oh, that's fine. Good stuff. Alright, we do need to get some heals off. Ah, there's our venting door. That's our door to the outside right here. And I guess there's one right here too. Yeah. Hey, these are outside. We can't vent our ship. Look at that. Alright, fire's not so big a problem. Not as big a problem as we imagined. You know what? I'm tired of my sensors being busted. Let's just do this. There should be a shop over here. We'll be able to sell stuff, spend money. It'll be good. Maybe pick up some more crew. A shield operator would be ideal. Why can't I see shop in this system? Is there no shop in this system? What? Thought there was a shop in like every system. Maybe the shop is here? Alright, screw it. Let's just go to the boss. I don't know if this is the last boss or not. If it was, I would have spent all my cash, but I've never gone through this particular quest line. Doesn't look like it. Bad toaster, next quest. Ah, Van Eaters. What can you do? It's a nebula. Take this crew on this ship. I'm just gonna board over there. They've got drones. Drones are scary. His weapons don't seem too bad. Hit the drones. The medbay. Oh, the drones are dead. Never mind. I guess 2 to weapons, 2 to med B. Alright, they're all gone. Okay. Return to your posts. I'm just gonna blow this ship up. Screw it. If I can land my shots, would be good. Sweet. Get them repairs. Beg your pardon. Get them repairs. So much scrap. Oh man. We really needed a shop. Rid of the drone parts. F it. If it. Alright, gotta get to the next system. Should probably spend some of our scrap. Accept the job. We probably won't go and do it in any case, but every time we're in a station, like every time we do a jump, we should probably be hitting these. Bounty system proccing. Let's... Board. It's board. That's the answer. Maneuvering until we're on board. Land into weapons. Drop a bunch of charges. Boom boom. Weapons are offline. Everybody's pretty much dead. Flashbang anybody who's in here so they don't run away, and then... Boom. I suppose we just port in. Stop firing. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, no. Well, guys, that is Trigon. What a shitty way to go. But there you have it. That is Trigon. We sort of switched off there. Just left our ship on autofire. Would have been a fairly easy run, I think, if I hadn't done that. But yeah, you got all of your ship statistics here at the end. Exploration, the main plot was almost done. Bunch of statistics here for you to check out. Weapon unlocks. Very interesting stuff. Battles fought. Destroy 23 ships. Kill 6 crews. 3 enemy surrenders. Resources found. All sorts of nice statistics here. Favorite ability, favorite race, Iraqi. Of course, your statistics, which I think they should really be global. But alright. Trigon, Space Story. It's very similar in many ways to FTL, but it has enough difference that sets it apart, I think, and still gives you that FTL feel. I do recommend this game to anybody who did enjoy FTL. Just know that going into it, if you play it as if it is FTL, you're gonna struggle a little bit at the start, because there is enough difference here. Definitely think that they can add more variations of the ship if you're following FTL formula. Like, you've got the Centennial Hawk, sure, but the Hawk, for example, let's say if this was FTL, would have like 2 or 3 different versions unlockable with different systems and different startings. I just think there needs to be either more ships or just variations of each ship. Reasons to come back to play the game. But they're still working on the game, which is fine. And there's still a lot here for us to do. I mean, we've got all of these achievements to be had. We still need the Trigon ship unlocked. There's a couple other things we haven't tried playing. Iron Man mode. We haven't even tried hard mode. Hard Iron Man mode could be a fun thing to do. If you guys are interested in seeing more of a Trigon Space Story, just let me know in the comments below. I will happily play this one and do some more runs for you. Try to bring out the wins this time instead of just dying like a chump. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us out with the algorithm as we're trying to get found. Road to 100 subscribers. Let's go. Thank you all so much again. Take care. Bye-bye.